Nessin. Okay. Excellent day to you all from everywhere you're listening to me from. This is Dr. Adekunle Badmos, United Nations Ambassador for Quality and Affordable Education in Africa, UN diplomat on government bilateral trade in the whole of Africa. Today is another great period for our revolutionary concepts, which is people to people revolution of the global clusters. People to people revolution of the global clusters. Yesterday was a mind blowing where we had a revolution on accurate knowledge and information. But today is people to people revolution. So let's have the video now.
People to People Revolution is here, a movement redefining how we connect. In a world where institutions and hierarchies often create barriers, this revolution focuses on direct engagement, people talking to people, sharing stories, and solving challenges together. This is about building bridges across cultures and geographies, fostering open dialogue and collaboration. Every handshake, every conversation, every shared experience is a step toward unity. At Global Clusters, we believe that true change happens when people come together, empowered by understanding and mutual respect. Let's bridge divides and embrace this revolution for a better world. The People to People Revolution begins with you. Be part of a global community that bridges divides and builds connections. Visit theglobalclusters.org to join the conversation. Stay informed about upcoming events and revolutions, and remember, every meeting is an opportunity for change. Let's connect and create a better world together.
Let's connect and create a better world together. Let's connect and create a better world together. Perfect day to you all from everywhere you listen to me from. It's people to people revolution of the global clusters. I want to welcome the 001 or your cluster of the global clusters. That is Pastor Clusterian Moses God's Power, aka Mugod. You're welcome on board today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you, sir.
I want to welcome the Diction Guru. You're
Thank
welcome.
you, my honorable president. Thank you, sir. Happy Sunday.
Same to you. I want to welcome the 001 Review Cluster of the Global Clusters. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Ambassador, thank you, sir. Welcome, sir.
Let's inform others to join today's People to People Revolution. I want to welcome Clusterian Bashir from Abuja. You're welcome on board. Clusterian Tennessee, thanks for all you do to add value to humanity. It's people to people revolution, and it's a beautiful moment. Uh, you know, this revolution, we've been discussing a lot of things about it. Today's discussion will be very, very unique. And if we're talking about people to people revolution, we know what it's all about. We know that the idea of us not focusing our energy on trying to dethrone the powerful people in our midst, but let the powerful one among us adopt the less powerful one and mentor them to greatness. And that is people to people revolution. But number one, before you can connect people to people, you need to understand people. Understand any ènìyàn. You understand? People is a plural word. It means many people. Then person, two persons means people. You understand? Now, you need to come to a realization and understanding where you understand people. It's very important that you understand who people are. We know that the revolution is about us adopting ourselves. The powerful one among us, instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let the powerful one in our midst adopt the less powerful ones and mentor them to greatness. And that is the people revolution of the global clusters. Now, but before they can start adopting themselves, you need to understand so that you will not be disappointed. Because when you don't understand the thing, you understand, you might even expect too much, or you might even under expect. You should know that people start from a being, a person. It is the consortium of different individuals that constitute people. It is the consortium of different persons that constitute people. So you need to understand that. Now, we're narrowing it down. Person, Tani ènìyàn, or ta làwọn ènìyàn. People, you can, in my mother's tongue, you can say it's àwọn ènìyàn. Àwọn ènìyàn. Ká tó sọ pé ènìyàn, àwọn ènìyàn sénìyàn, àwọn ènìyàn sáwọn ènìyàn. Ká tó sọ pé a fẹ́ ṣe revolution yẹn, I need láti understand ta làwọn ènìyàn sí àwọn ènìyàn. Because it's very important that you understand who they are. Person, human being, they are dynamic beings. And the person you see today that you think you know might change tomorrow. Kí ló máa ń jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn change? Kí ló máa ń fa changes in life? Different kind of things. Ló máa ń fa. Before you can say you want to adopt somebody, and before you can say you want to actually, pick someone and start mentoring them for greatness, you must, first of all, understand that this is the peculiarity of human beings. Their peculiarities, their advantages, their disadvantages. Sometimes when some people behave, it doesn't move me. Because these are things I already understood. That human being can be very dynamic. They can be good today, they can be bad tomorrow. Even some of you will have seen different kind of the way human beings think. You understand? Different kind of things they think. Some people want some sort of preferential treatment. You understand? If you are dealing with them, treatments, they'll feel not respect them. Today on People to People Revolution, one thing I want everyone to take home today is the fact that there is a need for us to understand human beings. before we can now cluster together and implement the revolution that we're talking about. We must understand it. Online, someone said for him to mentor people, he wants to take $18,000. And he told anybody that is ready to be mentored by him must deposit some money. And it became something that was viral. That this thing is too much and all of that. People decide what they want to charge for their intellectual property. And they go through a lot. People go through a lot to acquire the skills that they've acquired. And they can put any price on it. There are people, there are mentors abroad that charge actually more than that. You understand? You know, we are from Africa and we are blacks. And sometimes there is a way we think. But regardless of it, I'm not here to criticize anybody, but I'm here to let everyone know that please, all the co-hosts, make sure that when people they are muted so that they don't distract it. You understand? So why am I talking like this? I'm talking like this because I want you to understand people. Now, a lot of people, it shows in our society that a lot of people will be dealing with does not have their mind reformed. It shows in what we have created. It even shows in the kind of society we have created. You understand? It shows the kind of society we have created. Yes. Yeah. Put it right there. 1 minute. You understand? So it shows in the kind of things you see in our environment. It shows in the kind of choices that people take. Today, what I want people to take home is understanding the people we are talking about. If you say people to people revolution, before we start adopting ourselves, we must understand the peculiarity of human beings. We must understand the peculiarity of human beings. The way human beings think, the way they reason, their values, you know, what form their reasoning. You understand? Because if you are not careful, people will be offending you all the time. People will be offending you all the time. And because the people will be offending you, you might be offended all of the time. So as not to be offended all of the time. The place of understanding people is very, very important. You must understand their peculiarity. So, what's my point? My point to everyone listening to me today is that the people-to-people revolution, in this revolution, there is a need for us to understand the people who want to start adopting ourselves. You understand? A lot of people want changes. in their life. But the question is, are they ready for these changes? Are they willing to take the steps that it needs to actually have the change that they all crave for? Are they intentional about it? I was talking about the person that was trying to charge $18,000. Guess what? Same thing we give for free in the global clusters. It's the same thing a guy said he wants to charge $18,000. Same thing some people even give, not only us that give this thing for free, some people do it. It's dead. And that was the same thing the guy said, I'm charging so amount for. And people can put any value what they have or to the clique they belong to. So one day, before we have the monetization of the global cluster, a clusterian approached me and said, Ambassador, I feel that the global cluster should be more expensive than what it is. I said, I know. I told him, to be precise, it's even clusterian Sheyi that said so to me. He said, because I am a knowledge person and I know we've not even introduced the monetization, we've not introduced the marketplace. The app alone and the WhatsApp community you just created alone, that based on this app and WhatsApp community, I know what I have gained. That was it. He said, what I have gotten is more than what you're charging. And you are not even taking yearly subscription. There should be yearly subscription to this. I said, not now. We're not. There are more value we want to pack together. And by the time people see this value, and we want everyone to be able to afford it, and we want people to be able to sponsor people in. This is a nation building social network. We don't want a situation whereby it's not that I cannot distinct myself to. I said, if you know you want to get my mentorship, you want to get this, go and bring $10,000. Go and bring $5,000. And it will have worth it. There are things people do. But being a humanitarian, a nation builder, I felt we should create something for people in our father's land that will be very easy for us to build them up. And that is the people-to-people revolution. So, people, you can grow up and decide to charge whatever you want to charge. But, as a clusterian, we have made you realize that, what you have enjoyed in the global clusters, please endeavor to actually share too freely. The reason why we make this known to everyone is because the global cluster has its own unique style and believe more in inclusivity, in us coming together to build our father's land. And that is the essence of the global clusters. That is the essence of the global clusters. So we believe more in the fact that our father's land needs all of us to get to where we want it to get to. If we want our father's land to look like the developed nation that we watched on the TV or that some of us have visited before, or where some of us actually lived in, we actually need more of ourselves. One human being cannot make things happen. Èèyàn kan ò kí ń jáwádé, ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn náà ń pè ní jọ̀mọ́. The revolution is people to people. People connecting with people. That is why the concept the global cluster has adopted is a concept of people. It's a concept of let people engage in themselves. Let us engage each other in meetings like this, in discussion like this, and let everyone give their own submission. You understand? Let everyone have a voice to be able to speak about their thought patterns, about their reasoning, what they think should happen to these things that we are currently doing. As a clusterian, for you to build a very good environment for yourself, your reasoning will change now that you are listening to all of this message. The way you will think, even in your family member will say, dẹ̀ wá ga o, ìṣọwọ́ tí àwọn ọmọ mi ṣe ń behave sí, ó ti change sí ti tẹ́lẹ̀ o. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? The global cluster. Now, when people now discover that the way you reason has actually changed, now people are seeing that the way you reason has actually changed, and they've now see that this person does not think the way we think the person should think again. You know, if you did not carry them along, then it will become another thing entirely for you. It will now be that you will not want to hang out with such people again. Anybody you are hanging out with that does not have the same ideology with you, it will be an issue. And you must understand that in life, for us to actually gel together, ideology matters. Ideology matters. What is the ideology of the people you want to adopt? The reason why you should understand people is because people have different ideology. People have different ideology. So, different ideology of people, you must understand that the way people reason largely depends on how they were raised. If they did not raise somebody well, and you think that the person will behave normal, my friend, my brother, it will be very difficult for that person to behave normal. Somebody that did not raise well, why will you expect the person to behave normal? It will be very difficult. So today, the take home for everyone today is the fact that people must understand ideologies. You must understand belief system of people. You must understand environment that they have grown up from. You must take into consideration their attitude. My mother's tongue say, "Mo wà fóníwà ló ń jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ jọ̀rẹ́." Review department, you must amplify my mother's tongue. Mo wà fóníwà ló ń jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ jọ̀rẹ́. A lot of people are not accepting their friend the way they are. So they will fight all the time. You and your friend, you are fighting all the time because you are not agreeing. You are not accepting who the person is. you must accept who your friend is, or you guys gel together. You must know that if you are bringing people into the global clusters, the way they reason is not the way you are reasoning. Please, if you are coming in, please kindly mute yourself. The way they reason is not the way you are reasoning. They are not in the same thinking level with you. You have gotten training from Dr. Kari. You have gotten from Ambassador Adekunle Badmus, Dr. Makinde. You have gotten training from Mommy Collect. You know, so many times, the submission, you have learned from the submission of the 001 NAPs. You have learned from everywhere. You have gotten training from Dr. Sheikh Moshudairo. You have gotten training from Chief Sholebo. You know, so many mummies, big mummies, Dr. Mrs. Michelle Ugo. You have gotten a lot of mind surgery here. You want to compare yourself with others, you must understand that people have their peculiarity. And you must, you know, just slow down for them. You know, accommodate them. You understand? A lot of people will say, Ambassador, you have a large heart. Somebody will behave like this, we still accept the person. Anything they do, we still take it. I say, yes. Everybody cannot behave like me. Everybody cannot be like you. Everybody cannot be like you. You must understand the peculiarity of people. You must know that people have different attitude. You must know that people were raised not the same way. Some people, they were not raised well. It's not that we're using it to make jest for them. They were privileged not to be born by someone that is well cultured. You understand? And we have the same society. You understand? You must learn how to live with everybody. I have once said in one of our meetings, I think it was this meeting or something. I was talking about different kind of people on earth. We have bad people. We have stupid people. We have foolish people. We have brilliant people. We have stubborn people. We have successful people. We have serious people. We have unserious people. In the same life, the lists are very long of the kind of people we have. We have low intelligent, potent people. We have high intelligent, potent people. So you can see that in this life, you have different group of people. And in implementing people-to-people revolution, you must come to the subconsciousness of understanding we have different kind of people. All the 001s of local government, you are going to meet with this different kind of people. You are going to do a big work to put people together. Number one, a lot of people will not even know what you are talking about. Some of you get it immediately you saw the global cluster. I said, hey, don't worry. Because some people have not yet gotten it. Some people will be killing. What is this? Some people are still asking questions. They are still like, they are looking at, what is this one? What is this thing all about? What are they talking about? It's their problem. This magnitude of problem. They now say that is one cluster, a global cluster that will fix it. No. People cannot fathom it. A lot of people don't still understand what global cluster is all about. Please kindly yourself, at least post kindly mute people that are coming in.
Make me
So
co-host,
what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? You must understand the place of people. You must understand the peculiarity of people. You must understand that the people you are meeting, that you want to, they don't reason like you. Some of them have not even lived the shore of this country. Some of them, since they were born, they've only lived in Shomolu. They've Ishomolu. They've not even gotten to Ibadan to know. Don't you know that the way they live life in local government differ from one another? Talk less of states, talk less of nations. If you relocate from Lagos to Ibadan, you have to integrate to the system of Ibadan. I'm telling you. The reasoning, the way people think differs. The way people in a certain community reason differs. What we have created in the global clusters is the fact that we have created a developed social network of developed minds. That is the work we're currently doing. You know, a community, a global community of developed minds that will further radiate in the physical realm of any community that we find ourselves. And that is why we are always asking for the submission of the people to say, what have they done to activate our revolutionary concepts? Every clusterian, you are supposed to activate that revolution. It's important for you to activate it. It's very key for you to activate it. It's very key for you to activate. So what am I trying to say? Say to everyone today is that the place of people to people revolution and understanding the people you want of the person you want to go under is very, very important. I want to stop here today and I want people to give their submission on this. The first person I'm going to call is Clusteria Oluwaseyi Odusha. What's your take in 1 minute on people to people revolution?
Thank you, Ambassador. We really appreciate all you have been doing for us. Welcome, sir. Welcome, First Lady. I greet you, ma. I greet you, Mommy, Dari. I greet you, ma. I greet Master Jenny. I greet all my friends, respectively. Because of time, I will just give my submission to allow others. Thank you very much. Yes, Ambassador, everything that you talk about is what you are doing. The purpose of the global clusters is clear, people to people. You are the first person that initiated this. You sat in one corner one day and you look around, you look ahead, and you said, how beautiful and how good would it be if these great people that I have as my friends, as my associates, as my colleagues, how wonderful will it be when these people just replicate themselves? That is where the vision was birthed. And you brought that vision to us. There are a lot of big people, let me just say big men around us. There are a lot of rich and wealthy people that have everything, but they don't want anybody to know them. They don't want anyone to come close to them. But you open your door to everyone and you want us to raise ourselves and for us to have a better community. And I believe that that has been happening with what you have started and is growing forth. And I believe that you have decided to disciple, we are doing all we could, helping ourselves, raising our hands, and making sure that everything that we learn from you, we are putting into practice. We are learning from your humility, from your attitude and attributes. And I believe that as we are learning, as we are getting to meet you every day, hopefully, we will replicate who you are and make our nation a better place again. Thank you so very much, Ambassador. That's so graceful. Thank you, sir.
Amazing, amazing. Let's get a submission from the 001 or your cluster of the global clusters, Clusterian Pastor Moses Gospower, aka Mutma. What's your take on people-to-people revolution? In 1 minute, please.
Thank you. I greet the greatest ambassador, Dr. Adekunle Badmus, for the great privilege, for the opportunity, the mercy that God showed to him and is spread it to every womankind in the world. It's a great privilege. My own submission for people to people, I realize something. Information is always open door to people. When you lack information, you are reluctant to grow. And this one make me understand, as am I joining this global cluster, he add up to my view, he add up to my IQ, and he add up to my experience. He make me be apex. A lot of people don't have this kind of opportunity. And as I was getting this more information, I can't hesitate to sharing it because God created me to raise a mankind like me, more than millions of. And it's a sweet one. The sweet one I'm saying is this. Ibi tí èèyàn bá tò sí, ó máa ń ní ìpinnu ibi téèyàn lọ. Béèyàn bá
Is that the network?
Sorry, can you hear me now?
We can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Ibi tí èèyàn bá tò sí, where you belong, it determines who you are. Where you belong, it determines the race you want to start going on. This makes me understand something. People to people, a lot of people, as my president said earlier, we don't have the same mindset. We don't have the same view. We don't have the same opinion. We must know how to manage people. I grabbed something when he was saying we have a kind of people on heart. We have understanding people. We have stupid people. We have people that don't want to reason you. There is a way we acquire people. We're able to know how to manage people. By joining this platform this evening, it put light to my darkness on the way how to relate to people more. God bless you all in the mighty name of Jesus. I greet my first lady and I greet 001 Standing Innovation. God bless you, everyone. God bless you all. Thank you.
Wow. Amazing. 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 That is the voice of the 001 or your cluster of the global clusters. That is Pastor Moses God, aka Mogod. Let's get a submission from the diction guru, that is Cluster and Farex. What's your take on today's people-to-people revolution? Farex.
Thank you, Global President, sir. And our Global First Lady,
Yes.
Chief Mutma Badmos. Good evening, ma'am. Happy Sunday. Happy New Week, everyone. 001 Naps, Madam Odedare, and generals in the house, like great people, everyone here. You're all great people. Thank you for this opportunity, sir. You made mention of the need to understand human beings. If you don't understand human beings, it will be very difficult for you to, relate with them, because you don't know why this person is behaving the way he's behaving. And I strongly believe that the essence of having, we have different temperaments. And I remember I read a book some time ago by Lahai. I think his name is Tim Lahai, about temperament. Sorry, please, somebody else is. Okay.
Go ahead, please.
All right, sir. About temperaments. We have sanguine, we have choleric, what's the other one? Maybe choleric, melancholy, and the other one. And when I read that book, I was able to understand, okay, this is why this person is so blunt. And you think the person is wicked, he is heartless. No. He's not heartless. That's his make. That's the person's temperament. So if you're able to understand an individual's temperament, then you know, okay, I know why he's always bubbling or jumping here and there. So if you understand people, that's what I've been able to grasp from what you have told us this evening. Sorry, please, can you hear me? I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, thank you, sir. So if you understand people, or you understand the different temperaments, then you will not have issues with people. And Ambassador, you have said it, sir, that if you understand, then why will you have issues with somebody? You know that this is how this is his nature. He gets angry easily. Then you don't do things that will get that person angry. You know that he doesn't like this particular thing. Then you just avoid and just try to get close to the person, understand the person. Then what you're trying to imbibe, what you're trying to get the person to get, you'll be able to reach the person, because you have drawn close to the person. You have gone close, and you're able to, okay, I've seen this person. Okay, I know how he moves. I understand what how he wants you to talk to him, or how he wants you to draw close to him. So that's what I want to say this evening, because people to people, as simple as it is, people to people, for me, the way I reason, people to people, is as if somebody close to me. But it's deeper than somebody very close to you. Somebody can be your next door neighbor. And if you don't know how you're going to relate, how you are going to, there's something something happened recently. Let me quickly say this, sorry. And then we had to contribute, okay? We have water issues, and then we had to fix the pump. And some people did not pay. And we had to, they held us to ransom. And we had to be patient. On a normal day, the normal me, I would have maybe gotten angry and okay, is it because I've not paid mine? Okay, I had to pay mine, and somebody else did not pay his, but we were delayed. But we kept our cool and just waited, and we were patient. So that's part of what we're saying, that you have to understand people, you have to be patient with people, otherwise you'll not be able to give them what you want to give them. Thank you very much, sir. I'm done, Ambassador, sir. I'm done. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much for that great submission. That is the voice of the diction guru, Losterian Ferex. Thanks for all you do. Let's get the submission from the 001 NAPS, Oyo State. That is Dr. Miri Odedari. What's your take on today's people-to-people revolution of the global?
Good evening, sir.
Excellent
Good
evening to you,
evening,
ma'am. Yes.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for all you do.
Yes,
I greet everyone in the house, all the leaders, all the state clustarians. Thank you so much for what you are doing. I want to say happy birthday to our son.
Yes.
Years in return.
Amen. Thank
and
you,
I equally send my greeting to Mama Badmos. Thank you for always being there. God will continue to strengthen you. On today's discussion, sir, I want to say that you have said a lot, but we cannot but chip in one or two things. As clusterian, we need to accommodate all. Accommodation of every individual is necessary. Don't forget, we are nation builder. And in building a nation, we need everyone. So how are we going to do it now? To bring everybody in, understanding the peculiarity of individual. I believe in one thing, that there's no human being that does not have his or her good side. But it takes a spiritual leader, like we have been taught today by Dr. Kari. He said we're all spiritual leaders. And we'll be ready to bring up people that will build nations. So as spiritual leaders, you've got to understand the peculiarity of individuals, know the weakness and the strength of individuals. And by so doing, you'll be able to tap on the good side of that person. By my own belief and my practice, I don't condemn any human being. I don't rubbish any human being. I believe if it's not getting it right now, he will soon get it. And that is the essence of accommodating everybody. So as leaders, I pray God will grant us that grace to understand this aspect of how to deal with human beings. So that we will bring them together, build this vision, and actualize the vision, the actual vision we are pursuing. I pray God will help us and see us through. Thank you for having me. Good evening once again, everyone. Cluster say we are seeing after this. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is the voice of the OO1 apps, your state of the global clusters. Let's have the OO2 certificate revolution. Trusting and Coyote Oyedotun, aka Master Genie. What's your take on today's people to people revolution of the global clusters?
Thank you very much, sir. I greet our global president. Thank you so much for the great information you have shared today. Thank you for all you have been doing for us. Thank you, our First Lady, for your support. I greet all our speakers and everybody present in the house. Today on the People to People Revolution, on the take home, our global president has shared with us is understanding people's ideology and also understanding your associations. The success of any people-to-people revolution hangs on two critical pillars, which is a clear understanding of underlying ideologies and a careful consideration of association. On our certificate day, our global president mentioned that we have to sabi ourselves. Sabi yourself is understanding yourself. If you understand yourself, you will understand the understanding to understand the next person. And in this new normal, we need to understand everybody around us. We need to understand our association. We need to understand our environment so that we can survive and so that we can help each other. And there's no people to people revolution if we are not able to help each other. And there's no way we can help each other if we don't understand each other. So on the people to people revolution today, my own submission is we should all please understand each other and understand our associations. Thank you very much.
The OO2 certificate revolution of the global clusters, Cluster and Coyote Oyedotun, aka Master Genie, you do to contribute positively to humanity. I want to get a submission from the OO1 ARE cluster of the global clusters. That is in the person of Clusterian Dr. Sheyi Makinde. What's your take today on people to people revolution of the global clusters? Over to you, please.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I want to say a very big thank you to Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. And it's really a very great job and a good job to contribute to humanity, you know. And it's not really easy, you know, to leave yourself and go beyond yourself to help other people without considering your own personal need. It takes a selfless, a selfless uh, uh, intention to help people, you know. And my take today is, what will make the world beautiful is when dog. I mean, dog don't eat dog. That means men are not eating men. And when you know, are looking at your fellow man, and the first thing that comes to your mind is, what can I do to make this person better? In fact, I have a mantra, and that mantra is anybody that comes to me should not live worse than they have come to me. They have to just live better than they come to me. And uh, you know, for people to people, there are some positions. There are some positions that you can't get to in life except a man draws you up. It's very, very key. There are some positions in life. There are things that you achieve. There are things that you are given. And it is man that will help man. It's not angel that will come down to help angels. And based on this, if you are a man and all you think about is, what can I get? What can I get? What can I get? Oh, you can't be filled. If it is what can I get, every time what is in there for me, every time what is in there for me, you just want to gain every little thing. You just want to make a profit from it. And you don't want to give any service to humanity. That kind of person will end up losing everything. So my encouragement and submission to every one of us here this evening, and my advice is, when somebody comes to you, think of how the person, even if they are living, how they will live better than they have come to you. Think of how you can add up, how you can help them, how you can support them, and you will discover that the world will become a beautiful place. Like Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus will always say, that ayé ò ní jẹ èèyàn kankan ní nǹkan kan. You see, every good deed that you do in life is a seed, and you have planted a seed that you're going to reap. And let me tell you, God is not concerned about what you do for yourself, but God is much more concerned with what you do to your fellow human. So my encouragement is, let every one of us, think of what can we do to our fellow human each day that we pass by, how we can make the world a beautiful place. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Amazing. 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 That is the voice of the 001 ARE, Agric Real Estate and Export Concept Cluster of the Global Clusters, in the person of Dr. Sheyi Makinde. Having said that, let's hear from the 002 Pharmacokinetics Cluster of the Global Clusters, Clusterian Akpeka Isaiah. What's your take on people-to-people revolution of the Global Clusters today?
So I think he's in a noisy.
Isaiah, are you there?
Yes, I think he's in a noisy place. We are checking in students today. Our students are
Okay,
just
let's get submission from Clusterian Omoumi then. Clusterian Omoumi, what's your take on today's people to people revolution. Plus, Raman Omowumi. If she's not there, let's get from Folashade Ifegege. Folashade Ifegege.
Good evening, everyone.
Excellent.
First Lady, good evening. And my co-cluster, Ambassador has said a lot, and they always teach us many things on this meeting every day, which we have learned. Okay. Now, for moving with many people, Ambassador taught us this night that you have to understand the people we are moving with. When I want to welcome some people when they come to me, if they say, Olashade to le bẹ́ẹ̀ ni cope, I can cope with them because oríṣiríṣi èèyàn ni Ọlọ́run dá sínú ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀, oríṣiríṣi èèyàn ló wá nájà. You can't believe that all our mentality should be the same. Different people with their own different character. You have to understand people you are moving with and how to welcome them when they come to you. That one. Two, you should not be selfish. Like, I don't know who contribute that word. Okay. That don't believe that you want to gain immediately when people come to you. Small thing. What can I get from you? What can I get from you? What can I? Some people you may think that it can't help you, but it can help you, which is not expect. Let's welcome people. When you are loving yourself, you will love another person. But some people, they want to be selfless. They want to be self-love. They don't want to love any other person except themselves. So let's share the love. Let the love vibrate. Welcome people as if you people have known each other before. Don't behave that these people cannot bring anything to your table. Let's help others. Let's that is why we call ourselves a nation building. We are not just a marketplace. We are not just a
Shy one, okay, let's pass it. No problem.
Especially with clustering, we have to understand something that we are rising people up, not people to come down. We want people to rise up. We want to build people. We want people to become something. Even though you don't have money, you can help. It is more encourage and advice that we have to help people. Please, let's think about this tonight. Thank you all the clustering. Good everyone today.
Wow, amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. So, having said that, our time is fast spent. It's exactly 1 minute past 6 right now, and I want to end this. And I want to end with who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or upcoming professionals, technocrats or upcoming technocrats, entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determines what we collect. We're not just a social media platform alone with a marketplace with instant monetization. We are a nation building platform. And if you have not part of us, you can download the app on a Play Store. We have a very wonderful combo package of 61,000 for you to come in as a clusterian or its equivalent, or 81,000 as a vendor or its equivalent. And it's for limitless possibilities and opportunity. Tomorrow is my surgery. And You know, a lot of surprises will be coming in. Don't miss it from 9 to 10 a.m. Share the link with your friends and family, and let us all come together and learn. Having said that, I want to say, have a fruitful evening ahead. Bye for now.
Ẹ ṣé.